I may have gotten a peek before you blocked it out.
Oh.
What the hell? Why is it not letting me remove it? Oh god, it's all falling apart. It's all fall. Oh, what the heck is happening?
The keeper fumbles?
I am actually personally fumbling. Is I okay? I brought it back. Wait, no, I
Technology
didn't.
fumbles.
No, I don't want to change it from dark mode. No, all the stuff I prepped. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. Blue, the weird blue line. Okay.
The fuck?
Yes. So as you guys go in, you see a couple things. So as you can tell, this room is disgusting. It's dirty. It's filthy. There's sweat and like. I need you both to roll a Constitution roll from the smell. First of all, you start off there.
Oh, thank God.
Jethro, man, you just can't handle it, huh?
I can't handle anything. I've got a very weak
And
stomach.
it's weird because you actually don't have a weak stomach because you have a 75.
I know. Yeah, I should be the one.
So luckily, so you begin to throw up again, and but Ida, you can kind of hold it. Ida, I said it right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are able to hold it
You've
in.
seen this
Yeah.
happen twice now. I love this for us.
Ida just hands him a handkerchief and walks inside the room.
There is so it's just a very foul odor, just very unpleasant. There it's a mess, like just a bunch of like little personal effects, just covering almost every surface. The bed is a mix of stale sweat and sickness, and you smell like rotten, like almost like rotten meat. And if you look on the chair, who you'll find is Mr. Larkin, just passed out on the chair. I believe earlier in our very first session, one of you rolled a spot hidden and saw a like black mark on his chest. His shirt is now wide open as he's passed out on the chair, and you can see a full like Vanta black tattoo of weird symbols going up and down, like just from the top of his chest all the way kind of towards like where his pants. And
Is he alive?
you will need to go up to him and roll a first aid. You can also roll a spot hidden in the room as well.
Okay.
For more information.
I'd like to take a mental note of what the tattoo looks like, but then I will check if he's alive because I'm like to think I'm a halfway decent person.
Okay.
uh, well, can't tell. Could be dead.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I
Is he is
I
he
shake
alive?
him.
Do you
I
use
I
luck
can't
to?
tell. I'll use luck.
Okay.
Or
Sure.
can
Okay.
Why
I roll
not?
two since I'm in the room, or is it just the one?
You can roll first. Both of you can individually roll first aid. So if you want to save your luck, yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh oh.
I get this before.
that is the most perfect success that you could possibly get. That's rolling a nat 20. So as you check his pulse to see if he's still alive, not only do you know that he's alive, but as you take his pulse and you look at his veins, you notice something very wrong, and that his veins are like colored black.
Ooh. Is he alive
He
though?
is alive. Yes, he is alive. I should have mentioned that. But he is alive.
Is he hurt?
With the critical success, you can see that he is not hurt.
Okay.
He
Not in any
he won't
physical
wake
sense.
up.
And what does the tattoo look like again? Just so I can like
It's
take the
a
note.
Yeah.
so it looks like a combination of like symbols and like markings. They look very like deliberate, but you can't really like you can roll for occult to see if you want
I'd
to.
like to do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Better you than me.
You say that.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Yep, neither do I.
Oh, well, yeah.
you could luck it or
That's
push.
so many. Oh, that's not as many. Yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
mm,
not.
I don't think I am either. Not for
You're gonna save it. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
So neither
Yeah,
of
I'm
you
already
can.
down.
All right. So then none of you can tell what the symbol means.
Why won't he wake up?
I'm not sure. I'm not a professional, but his veins are they're not right. They're see here, come over here, look at this. He's got black and I hang out with a lot of characters and this I've never seen any substance that would make this happen.
Doesn't look like any sickness I know. I feel awful for saying this, but should we check the drawers and things?
Just be careful. We don't know if it spreads, or how it spreads. If maybe with your handkerchief, I hand her back the.
Remember, remember, you guys can roll a spot hidden.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
that's kind of yeah. It's just
Um,
Okay.
hey.
So you got a hard success and we got a regular success. So Ida, you should notice under the bed or right next to him specifically. Uh, or you notice next to him and under the bed that one there's a used heroin bottle, and under the bed there's a bunch of heroin just sitting there. Jethro, with your spot hidden, since it was a regular success, you only notice the heroin bottle next to it. But obviously you'll share that. Just,
Yeah.
oh my. Okay. I think he needs medical attention.
Yeah,
Badly.
we might as well. I mean, the owner already knows we're in here, and I just between you and I, heroin doesn't do this. This is something different. Can I take like a sketch
No,
of the tattoo since I have my
I was
little journal with me?
I was
absolutely,
gonna
you
ask the
can.
same thing. Yeah,
You can definitely do
go
that.
for it.
Both of you can. Yes.
Um, if he's doing it, I'll leave it to him. Are there any like desks or anything with drawers or things that can be easily and quickly searched?
Yes. So there's this cabinet kind of like right next to him.
Okay, I'll look in there real quick.
Who's looking in there?
Ida.
Ida's looking. All right. So so when you look inside the drawer, you see something quite odd. Probably something that should not be in there. And it is a replica of a gold locket given to you by your family.
The
Ooh.
fuck?
Need you to roll for sanity.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I was about to say, it's a bomb!
So
um,
when you pick up the locket and you open it, there's a picture of your family in there, but
is
their
it?
eyes are scratched out. There's blood all over them. Please take a 1d6 of damage for me.
Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna finish this note before I forget.
All right, so you're able to hold it. You're able to hold it together a little bit here.
Sure.
The locket crumbles after you notice it in your hand and turns to dust.
Was that sanity damage or hit point damage?
That's sanity.
Okay.
In that same moment, Augustus Larkin roars back to life. Oh, 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 oh. Hello? Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting company. I'm so sorry. You've seen me in such a disgusting state. I would have cleaned up had I known. Visitors were coming, and he kind of buttons up as fast as he can.
Mr. Larkin, are you okay?
Yes, of course. Completely
Hmm.
fine. May I ask, what you're doing here? What are you doing in my room?
Well, you weren't answering, and we just, me and Josie just had some questions uh about our upcoming trip, and when we couldn't hear you, we, we pried the door open, and it's good to see you up and well, but we were thinking the worst, Mr. Larkin.
Oh, I apologize. I should have mentioned it earlier. I suffer from malaria when I was a child, and the medications that I'm taking help with the complications of it. But I want to assure you, I'm still strong enough for the trip.
Hmm.
I want you all to note that heroin is legal in Peru at this time, and
Gotcha.
I think it's legal everywhere in this time.
Probably.
I
It's
mean,
you
this
should
is when they still had Coke and cocaine, right?
yeah.
Or I mean, cocaine and Coke.
Coke and Coke.
Yep. So you guys should know that like heroin's bad for you. Like the negatives of it are
Yeah.
widely known, but it's not illegal. So it's
Yeah. So like alcohol.
yes, yes, exactly.
Except that's illegal
That is illegal, yeah.
Oh
here.
yeah, that is yeah. You're right. But anyway,
The
so
old
like,
switcheroo.
he buttons up and he goes like, "Yes, I apologize. It's complications from malaria when I was a child.
Hmm. Is there anything I can roll to see whether he's lying?
Psychology.
Oof. I mean, we'll try it.
You're really good.
Hey!
Let's
Way!
go." So yes, he is lying about about the malaria.
Shocking.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say anything though. I guess,
Mm,
and Josie, I don't know that anything bad has happened to you. So I'm like, Josie,
no.
if you have any questions, feel free to chime in. But I had a few. I was wondering, when I saw some tension at the table with two of our other compatriots with who was it? And it looks like I'm checking my notes with Mr. Mendoza and Jesse Hughes.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
if we're going to be traveling into the wilderness with these people, I want to know what's going on there, and
Oh,
I wanted to ask you without them present.
there's nothing to worry about there, Mr. Mendoza. He's just a guide for me. He's very nervous around foreigners and such, and not that I agree, but Jesse Hughes is a black man, and there's some tensions there as well. So,
How long have
not that I
you?
agree with it, but that is what it does exist here, similarly in the states.
Hmm. Well, that's. I mean, do you think he's going to be able to take care of him during the trip? I want
Absolutely,
to know we can trust him.
absolutely. There'll be no issues. I've been assured of it.
How long
There
have
will be no
you known
problems.
Mr. Mendoza?
Oh, he's been my guide ever since I've come here to the states. He's been in contact with my family in the past. I trust him empirically.
And then Mr. Hughes, do you know how long have you known him? Because
Uh
I'm just asking because we all just met, and I just want to get a read on everyone I'm going with.
oh, Mr. Hughes, he's similar to you. He answered the advert. I've known him as long as I've known you all.
Okay. I appreciate it.
You guys should also notice that the smell just gets worse.
Okay.
is there anything we can do to help you out here? And I'm kind of looking around the room.
No, 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 no. Of course not. I'll just pick up. I just need to rest some more.
Mm.
Mr.
Do you have
Larkin, where did you get? Did you did you have a locket in here?
a locket? No, no, no. Not that I'm aware of. No, just some personal effects of mine, but no, no locket.
I must have. It's been a long day.
I kind of give you like a searching look, like, okay, like that's not what we agreed to talk about, but
What? No, I think that was on the list of questions somewhere.
yeah. um,
Can I
Mr. Larkin.
psychoanalyze? I'm gonna psychoanalyze, but I'm gonna fail. But I mean, I don't have to try.
Oh, you
Yes.
can.
You
Yeah.
need to roll
Aw.
psychology to see if he's lying.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I have
All right.
a much better chance there.
He still failed, but you can't tell if he's lying or not.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, compared to a 1, it's a much better chance.
It's true. It's
yeah,
about 10 times better than a one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like he's kind of like shivering, and you guys should now know that like these are kind of like the effects of like withdrawal.
Hmm.
So he's like, "Are you sure? Is
Are
there anything else I can help you with? I really need to get some rest for our trip."
are you sure you don't need medical attention?
No, no, I'll definitely be fine. I'll definitely be okay.
I don't think it would be a problem with uh, authorities or anything. If that's your concern.
No,
I'm
no,
not,
I
I'm not familiar with the laws of Peru.
no, no. I trust me. I'm familiar with the country. This has taken months of planning. I'm very familiar with the locals and the police and everything. I trust me. I everything will be okay.
Speaking
Have you?
of the
Go ahead.
locals, oh, go ahead, Josie.
No, you go.
Okay. I just have one more big question, Mr. Larkin. And speaking of the locals, I spent some time down at the bar last night, and I kind of told them about our trip here, and they were telling me some strange stories about people going missing and a curse. Have you heard any of this?
Oh, just some silly superstitions, but people go missing all the time, even in back in the states and and back where I'm from. It happens all the time.
Yeah, yeah, I thought as much, but sometimes there's a grain of truth in those stories. And being the person who researched, I was wondering if you knew what that grain was.
Well, I did hear about the missing people, of course, but that's part of the reason why, Mr. Mendoza is with us to protect us. And
Hmm,
that's why we have security.
that makes sense. That's a very very astute decision there, Mr. Larkin. And
Yes, yes.
um, I think if that's all, we'll leave you be. But I think like as I'm starting to head out, I kind of lean close to Larkin, and I'm like, I do recognize the symptoms of withdrawal. I have some close friends who have the same medicine. Let me I won't tell anyone, but do let me know if you need something else during the trip.
Don't worry, I'm very prepared, and I know what you're saying, but I promise it's just the effects of the malaria and these this medications help me deal with some of the pain from the side effects of it when I was a child.
Hmm. Josie, any more questions before we go?
Oh, but I mean, we should point out we did see your heroin. It's right there. You don't need to hide that from us.
Right, I know, but it's as I said earlier, it's my medication for the malaria. It's what I use to treat the pain.
Ah, very well. All right. Well, I guess we'll be seeing you on Sunday then.
Yes, 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 of course. And he kind of gets up and shivers, and actually, without even like closing the door behind you, he kind of just gets back on the disgusting bed and just lays there.
Ugh.
Ugh.
We leave.
So as you guys leave with this weird, strange, and possibly somewhat supernatural encounter for Josie, anyway, let us go back to James and Dr. Franklin. So you guys have been separated from the group, and the locals around there are not too keen on you two.
Well, we messed that up big time, didn't we, Franklin?
Yeah, that definitely did not go as planned. We probably want to stay away from that hotel for a little while.
Yeah. Well, listen, Franklin, I am sorry for flying off the handle a bit like that. Ah, I don't know.
So
It's all right. I mean, we were already in deep trouble anyway, so certainly didn't hurt. Thought maybe you were just trying to intimidate your way back into things.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
So I do have to mention that I'm giving you guys now an opportunity if you guys want to kind of try to stealth your way back in. If you guys want to roll some stealth, um,
I don't think James is willing to risk it.
okay. So
I'm not
Franklin is,
built for stealth.
huh?
We would never hurt anybody.
Yeah, I'm not built for stealth.
You're not built for stealth. Okay, so you're gonna wait a couple hours.
Yeah, or wait until our allies come out and see what they found out and decide from there whether we're gonna try to go back in.
All right, gotcha. So in that case, we will now go back to Josie and Jethro.
Just for kicks, shits, and giggles, Josie's gonna try to check if this door is unlocked. I'm sure
Dr.
it's not,
Mendoza's.
but yeah.
Roll for luck.
Okay. Damn.
So yeah, it's locked.
Didn't hurt to try. Shall we go?
Suppose so.
Okay.
That was certainly an experience.
Certainly was. Similar to
Indeed.
the scary music I'm about to play right
Oh. Now?
now. Right now.
Oh no.
As you guys head back down to the first floor, you are hit with a similar sight as the at the museum. Poor Petunia is on the floor, and you see the same monster you saw before.
Do I vomit again?
No, because you've already seen it. You don't have to. You don't roll for that. But you see the Karasiri, this vampire, this blood-sucking monster, killing and sucking the fat from Petunia.
I'd like to pull my gun out, please.
There he is.
Oh my god, I hate it so much.
He doesn't notice you as he is feeding off of this poor elderly woman.
Does it seem like she's still alive? Can I tell from where we are?
You will have to. You can do a first aid roll, but you will have to get a heart.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother then. I'm just
I might. Like while you're
stupid.
well, if I see you pull your gun out, I might run over and just try and figure out.
He's still on her, right?
Yeah, he's like on top of her. That's why he's not paying attention because he's too enamored with the meal.
I'm shouting at him. Stop!
Okay, with the hard success, she's
Ooh.
fully dead. She was too
Oh,
old
okay.
to handle the stress of what's happening.
You killed an old lady!
Let's just Josie, let's just go. She's gone. We need to get out of here.
He's too focused on eating that you need to roll a luck right now because you did yell at him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he heard you, and he detaches his massive jowl and turns to you.
Oh my.
And you see that disgusting slime pouring from his mouth as he begins to charge at you.
Nice shoot.
Yeah, okay, so we're going into combat.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn tracker here because it's a 2v1
Good at it.
because the other two's fumbled too hard.
Oh boy.
Too much fumbling here.
What if we pretend I had my rifle in my back pocket?
Well, she did say to get your gun out, right?
Yes,
So-
but I can't imagine I was able to carry a rifle into this nice hotel just walking around.
Yeah,
so-
no, you would only have your pistol.
Yeah.
All right, so remember to go to the combat page of your character sheet to add to the turn tracker.
All right.
How do we do that again? I'm on the combat page, but do I roll the dex?
So you would, yeah, it would be, yeah, there you go, you got it. Josie, you would have to go to combat and then 50 on the dexterity for combat. You have to click that.
That's what I did click.
Yeah,
You
it's
did?
in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, you did do that.
Oh,
Oh,
said
that's
I
why, because you
valid-
have to put your token on. You have to click your token and then do it.
Oh, I can't. I click when I can't even move myself. When I click it, nothing happens.
Nothing happens? Okay. Okay, I was able to do it. Okay, that's fine. And you have your gun out, right, Josie? Yeah. So
Mhm.
it would be plus 40, so you have a 90 initiative.
Phew. That's good.
Yeah. And actually, the cursor is last. All right. So combat again. By the way, after the first gunshots go, if she decides to shoot, you guys will hear it. Franklin and James. The guns should scare people off enough that you want to worry about the damage. So
Yeah.
you guys will probably be able to enter next turn. You know, if they Actually, it'd be 2 turns because you have to run in, and yeah, it's gonna be next 2 turns. So they just have to survive. So
Easy.
very easy. Josie, with your gun out,
hmm
what do you do?
I mean, this thing's coming at me, right?
It's coming. It's looking at both of you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I tried.
All right. So you remember? Do you remember how combat goes?
If that was wrong, then no. If it was correct, then yes.
Okay. So basically, you get to shoot 6 times if you want, right? Each time you shoot is a penalty. So if you want to just do 1 shot, then you fail, but you can do up to 6.
Okay. And what's the penalty?
So you see the little button there at the bottom that says penalty?
Yeah.
You'll just click that button afterwards and that'll tell you. So yeah, you see that'll be a 2.
So what? A 2 to what? Like,
It'll
I
be
would have to
after
hit a
your
22 to hit.
So basically for each handgun you roll. So this wouldn't matter right now, but
Mhm.
you'll roll handgun for how many times you decide to shoot. So let's say you want to shoot 2 more times.
Okay.
You'll roll handgun 2 more times, and then you'll hit penalty twice.
But what does the penalty do? What does that number mean?
It'll add to the score. So you see how you roll a 53? So it'll be a 55 with
Comes
penalty.
a 55.
Yeah.
Okay. So since I missed, there's really no harm in trying again because I'll either just miss again or
Yeah,
have that chance
exactly.
at hitting. Do I have to decide now how many times I shoot, or
Yeah,
can I
you
shoot
normally
until I feel like
you would
stop?
normally call how many times you shoot, but since this is like your second session, you know.
Okay. I'll try 2 more times
Okay.
because the odds of me getting it in one are not great. Oh, Jesus.
Oof.
Oh,
So is the penalty for the current hit or the next one?
it'll be for the current.
Oh,
So
well,
the first
I failed
shot
anyway.
gets So the first shot gets no penalty. The second shot gets a penalty, and every shot after the first shot gets a penalty.
Got it. Yeah.
All right. So every shot misses.
Which is expected. I did not spec into this skill.
Nope. So bang, bang, bang. The loud noise should now alert people outside, people close by. So Dr. Franklin, James, you should have heard that.
James immediately goes into panic mode, like gun out, he's running towards the building.
Okay.
I think Dr. Franklin first goes, "What are the chances that and sees James already running and goes, okay, it seems like a bad idea, but all right," and just starts following.
Jethro.
Uh, well, are we in the lobby?
You're in the lobby with a dead Petunia behind the
Okay.
Oh, I meant to ask, is this thing between us and the exit?
Yeah, he's basically his
Yeah,
back is
that's what I
towards.
thought. That's what I thought. Okay.
Is there perhaps a letter opener or a penknife on the desk?
There
Or
is. There is. Absolutely.
if I throw it, is that still the brawl
It would
skin or
still No, it would be a throw.
throw? Okay, where is that? Oh, I see. Oh. Well, okay, no, I still want to stay ranged. So I guess I will throw it and hope for the best. Nope.
Nailed
No.
it.
It misses completely. And now we are on the turn of the car series.
And it runs away. Right?
So no, it does not this time. So essentially, what I'm gonna do to keep things fair, or to keep it as fair as possible, I'm gonna have you both roll a D100, just a regular D100, and whoever rolls the highest is who the car series is gonna focus his attack on. Oh,
I mean, it
Josie.
makes sense. I
Yeah.
have the gun.
Yep, that's true. So the loud noise agitates the Karasuri, and he lunges at you and attempts to grab you.
Hmm.
It is successful.
Hmm.
So Josie, he holds onto you, pins you down. You actually get a very close view of his disgusting mouth, and he
Ugh.
begins to latch on to your chest, and
Okay.
he begins to devour a piece of you. So
Josie, no.
now you do get to roll a strength roll to try
Oh,
to
good.
push me off.
I'm so strong.
Oh,
Oh.
Oof.
I don't even need to contest it. So now I roll 1d10 strength. So he doesn't actually even hurt you
Rest in
here,
pieces.
Thank you.
but
Appreciate that.
you lose 9 strength,
Uh-huh.
9 constitution,
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
10 size,
Jesus Christ! Question. When I figure I'll just edit those scores on my sheet. Will the sheet remember the max, or does the max not really matter anymore?
Um, so yeah, so your max is the same, and the sheet should remember what the max is. If not, we'll have
Okay.
to remember it. Um, uh, so this is gonna happen to you every round until somebody gets it off
Hmm.
you.
Oh, well, that's fine.
The only thing that happens here is well, I guess I'll explain it afterwards. Kind of things, but these were some of the luckiest rolls I think I've ever gotten as an enemy NPC. I'm sorry. So
So when do I die?
at when your constitution hits 0, you die.
Okay, so in 2 rounds
Yeah.
or 3.
So now it's the next turn.
Okay.
At this point now, I think it's reasonable to say. I was gonna say 2, but I actually I think about it. I think it's more reasonable that now Franklin and uh and James now enter behind the carousel. So put your tokens up and add yourselves to the turn tracker.
Can't wait to wow you all with my combat skills.
So James, I do know you have your gun out, so you can add 90 to your initiative, or add 40 to your thing. So a couple of things happen here. Dr. Franklin, this is the first time you've ever seen a monster like this. So you don't know what's happening though, because he has his back towards you. So you don't really know what he's doing, but you see that poor Josie has been pinned down.
And does he appear to be like I'm assuming at her chest though, so like it
Yeah.
matches what they said in the basement?
Yes.
There's also a
Okay,
dead
so
old lady on the ground.
Yeah, there's also the dead old
yeah. Come through the door, see the dead old lady, see this monster on top of Josie doing something at her chest area, looks over to James and go, "Okay, I believe you now."
lady. I mean, once you get a good look at it, just keep in mind you will be rolling for sanity damage on that doctor. The others had to do that before. So
Well,
now,
hopefully he just doesn't look at me.
We can hope.
so
Homie, I don't think it worked like that.
unfortunately, because you're pinned down, you no longer really have your gun on you.
Oh,
So
I dropped it.
roll luck. Honestly, roll luck.
Okay.
Okay, so good.
Hey.
You definitely still
Hey,
have your gun.
Woo!
So there's definitely a couple options here for you to do. You can roll strength to
Okay.
yank this thing on you, or you can try shooting it again with your remaining bullets.
Point blank.
Well, one of them has a score of 21, and the other one has a score of 24. So both good options.
Come on. Come on.
Can I try to shoot it 3 times again?
Yes, you can. Every roll after the first weapon
Yep.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thank you. I'm not even gonna click the penalty.
Oh,
Ah,
So remember, you still have luck
that's true. Okay, I'm gonna use luck on the last one.
on the last one, so that is a 29.
Do I need 5 or do I need 6?
You need so with the penalty for the last one because we're adding it to the last one. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Um. So yeah, it's 29. So
I either need 5 or 6.
you'll need 5.
Do I have to
It's 5. It
match
has
it
to.
or?
Yeah, you just have to match it.
Okay,
Sorry, my math is not the
you're good.
best. So
Then I do that.
now you will roll a. Let me see what a revolver is for college.
It says the damage.
Oh, it's a. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Rolled good on that one.
All right. So it did 9 damage. Oh baby. Point blank range. You missed the first two, but the last one gets him right in
Going
the
through a
dome
lot.
piece. And how much? And he gets off you.
Thank God.
He gets off you. You get pulled. You're in a lot of you do not feel very well right now.
Mm-mm.
You feel very drained and weak, and you should be gasping for air,
Mhm.
that kind of stuff. His
Uh-huh.
half his head is blown off from the shot, but he still gets up, and he kind of makes these strange noises, and that tendril coming out of his mouth should be still like gurgling and moving around. And now is when Dr. Franklin takes 1d4 of sanity damage as this thing that's still alive after half its head is blown off looks around at
So, do I make a sanity roll or do I just take damage?
everything. You just take the 1d4 damage. Oh,
Hey.
you're mentally strong. You're a little disturbed by it, but you're still strong. You're still going
Yep, I believe you.
through it. Next up, James.
Oh boy. So James, he's pretty fucking. He's just downright terrified right now, having seen what he's done to Ida, and also the fact that he shrugged off a what he can only assume a 45 to the face.
You can see the inside of his skull.
Hence his terror.
Somehow less disturbing than his mouth, though.
And I think what James is going to do is he is going to like really quick glance at his pistol that he already has pointed at it and line up a shot and take one. Whoop. Good God.
Any you got the luck to maybe let it land?
I don't think I have enough luck for that, no.
That's a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so you,
We'll take a second shot.
okay. Oh,
Hey!
Hey!
But I still have the penalty of 0. Hello.
yeah. It wouldn't have mattered. The natty success makes it. You wouldn't even have to roll the penalty. So your shot, the first shot misses, but we can attribute that to nerves. The second
Oh yeah.
shot, you steal yourself. Nice deep breath, tried and true, maximum damage. The rest
Red
of his
Dead
head.
Redemption sound.
Oh yeah, full gore. His head pops completely. He, he slumps down